Well, it's been quite some time since these two went head-to-head in the FC Pro Open. Well, guess what? They're going head-to-head right now, and whoever wins this game will top the group in what is a ridiculously difficult Group B here. It's two world champions going head-to-head. A world champion from last year and a world champion from 2023 after that incredible penalty shootout win all the way out in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for ManuBachoore. I've got the absolute pleasure as well of being joined in the commentary box for this one by Tex. I mean, what a game, Tex. What an ending, what a scenario win, because as we said, whoever wins tops the group.
Now, these two don't just not like each other, they hate each other, and I cannot wait for this matchup. Honestly, this is the game at the start of the day you look at and you think, yeah, get me to that game immediately, and we're finally here.
And if Manu wins this game, I owe you a takeaway tonight, so...
That is true. You was giving it the big and earlier,
yeah,
saying, LJR this. But guess what? I'm in position now.
Yeah, you are.
So Manu, give me the win, and I get a free takeaway.
Right, I've got the Twitch chat up in front of me right now. We can see you at home on Twitch and YouTube. There is a poll going live right now. Anders Vejrgang or ManuBachoore, who wins this game? Please let us know in the chat. We'll get a poll going. Do I need to ask you a prediction then?
I'll give a prediction if you give a prediction.
Well, you're going to say Manu, aren't you? Because there's a takeaway on the line, so I'm going to go and say Anders.
Yeah, I think it's going to be closer, a 6-5 either way. But for my takeaway, I say Manu.
I really want to see a winner out of this one between the two. Again, they played last year 3 times. They played twice in the group stages in the FC Pro Open. They played in Riyadh at the EASports World Cup. Manu wasn't able to beat Anders in those 3 matches. Of course, they played the year before when Manu became world champion. There is a lot of talking point on this game in particular. Of course, the rest of the group is rather interesting, but it's only these two that could end the table top at the end of play tonight. This is the big one. 2 world champions going head-to-head, and whoever wins this one will top the group at the FC Pro Open. Anders Vejrgang against ManuBachoore. Get your predictions in now. Which way is that poll going to swing? It's headed a little bit more away towards Manu as it currently stands.
Manu didn't beat Anders last year, but I do think he's way better this year than he was last year, so I think there's a big chance.
Hello, what a start that is. Nicholas leading by a goal still against Abu Fawzi. Back to your point there, Tex, I agree. He came in last year, he got an auto-invite into the FC Pro Open, and he came as a world champion. He had so much pressure on his shoulders.
And he started poorly. He did start poorly. He wasn't himself, but I think throughout the year, FC 24, he got better. And now I think he's better than ever.
Could be an early goal. That's a horrible heavy touch from Garincha there. And if you are an Anders fan, you will know already that he's been able to collect quite a few points this evening. Diogo Dalot, power shots! ManuBachoore will open up the account.
That is why Bobby Charlton's in the team. The power shot, we questioned it last week, but I think over these 2 weeks, he's proved why he's there. A power shot from Bachoore. 1-0. A good start. And I think he needed that after the previous bad performances against Anders.
First shot on goal as well. Perfect. Time green, perfect use of the play style.
Clinical. That is why he's in the team. It's simple as that. The power shot, one of the best play styles on the game, and he's used it effectively there.
Well, that's the vote coming in. A lot of people leaning on ManuBachoore to come out on top in this one. Keep your predictions coming in again. This is our last round of action tonight. Manu on the hunt for a second already. Rafael Leao taking his time. Another power shot. Stopped this time by Courtois. Quick corner coming in. You know where that one's going to go. Goes all the way through. Doesn't even go near Van Dijk. That is the table as it currently stands right now. As we said, the winner of this game tops the group. ManuBachoore will be on 11 points from 15 tonight. And again, so much time still to be played, of course. 9-minute halves it.
Nicholas has had a very nice comeback. After losing his first 2, he looked like he could be in danger, but as it stands, he's 3rd in the group already. Usually it takes 4 or 5 games to overcome that, but he's done it in just 3 at the moment.
Impressive as well from Nicholas, because he didn't really have any points on the board for quite some time. I think he might have just cursed him here, because I think he's just conceded.
That's my fault. Apologies.
Pulled a goal back there.
Shaw started well here. Very, very, very well.
Just looking at the upgrade as well for Xavi Simons. That's 10 points already guaranteed from Anders today, which has given him 3 different upgrades to that item if you are an owner of Xavi Simons. This one could fall.
How is it possible that Anders comes, wins 3 out of 4, drew 1, unbeaten, and his card's gone down in price? I was going to invest. That would have been a bad decision.
Update over here. The Wanos has scored an all-important goal. How difficult are these games, Tex? You've been involved in some huge matchups. This could be an FC Pro Open Grand Final in another world. We'll talk more about it as this chance comes in. Ousmane Dembele finds Mbappe. Oh, it's an own goal! Manu will take a 2-goal lead.
I think he maybe deserved to score anyway, because that cross was very, very good. The timing of that is unbelievable. It's so smart, and that's what Manu's best at. The timing of his passes, knowing when to click it just to break the line, is he's so good at it. And 2-0, good start. Very lucky to actually score the goal in the end, but could say deserved.
Back to my question: how difficult are these games? Because in another one, I said this could be a knockout match in the FC Pro Open. This is a group game.
Yeah, the thing is, these are the games where you find out who really are the best players. Because it's all well and good being able to get up for the knockout games. That's where you play your best FC. But getting up for group games is difficult sometimes. And Bachoore here, he's come out early, he's playing angry, and he's playing dangerous.
He hasn't put a foot wrong so far, Manu. He's been perfect in the final third. He's potentially showing his best performance of the night till now. How difficult it is, well, when there's been a lot of talk about this one between the two on media day. There was no handshake last year when they played, to separate a bit of a rivalry there, and alongside just getting your head down and trying to get 3 points.
It just adds a little bit more tension on the game, and you feel...
Oh my, Mbappe for 3. Wins a corner.
Can't go short from a corner. That's poor. You need to... It's such a good chance to score if you just put it in the mixer. You can't be going short.
Chance to counter-attack here for Anders. Drogba and Mbappe will try and interchange between the two. Good feet once or twice. Runs into Theo Hernandez. Update over here again. Leandro Peixoto went 1-0 down, surprisingly, to the Wanos, and he's loving those long through balls, those first-time through balls. They're so deadly. He's
been doing that all day. I think he's the best player we've seen at doing them. All of his goals just come from the first-time through ball with Bruno to Drogba, and you cannot stop it. He keeps doing it, and no one's been able to stop it yet, really.
That's the table as it stands now. A win for Manu would put him top of the table going into the Christmas break. 28 minutes in here, Tex. I'll say a bit more after this chance does come in. Garincha. Anders should just about keep that in. He's going to be offside. He hasn't got going. What's going on here?
I don't even think it's a fault of him. It's just Bachoore's controlling the game. He's holding possession, and he's not just holding it. He's holding it with a purpose. His attack's been good. His defence has been good. He's played a perfect game here.
Can he find Mbappe? Oh, what a pass! He deserved the goal!
It's the timing of the cross. Oh, I need to learn this.
Mbappe could have the legs here. Drogba, can he just time it right? Needs more options than Mbappe in this attack. Garincha. Could Trivela from there. Raised to Mbappe. He's trying to pull out a skill move. And they're still in possession. Rated will twist, will turn. Oh, it's brilliant feed from Anders. Red time shot. Still pulled out a great save from Courtois, but it wasn't enough.
That's the margins. Bachoore there could have gone 3-0 up, and in a blink of an eye, it could have been 2-1. They're the margins that separate the best from not the best. And there, it could have been 3-0, but Anders survived, and then Bachoore survived, so end-to-end.
Still could be a third here, though. Wins a throw-in right in the corner. See a few of you in the chat as well saying my Xavi Simons with some sadder faces behind him. He's already had incredible upgrades today. 10 points. He's already had a +1. Alongside an ultimate position, an extra player role. Drogba. First time, grab and perch. Forget Mbappe, forget Drogba. It's the Dutch midfielder that's had to go on one hell of a run to get on the end of that.
I said it at the start of the show, and I'll say it again. Gravenberch, one of the best midfielders in the game. He can do it all, and that was a big goal. If Bachoore took a 3-0 lead, it's hard to look back from that. But it's 2-1 now, game on.
Important goal as well before the half-time, Tex, just to get yourself mentally back in the game. You can break down your opponent.
If you go 3-0 down, it's a daunting task knowing you have to come from 3 down against anyone. But against Bachoore, who's playing so well, this whole year he's played well. Towards the end of last year, he was one of the best players, so that third goal there's that's a big one.
Well, that's the FC Pro live item of Ryan Gravenberch you've just seen score a really important goal. Well, there's a couple of questions coming in for Tex. Please keep them coming in. The Manchester City EASports Pro been kind enough to join us here on the talent team the last 2 weeks. Anders looking for a 2-2, and it's nearly Ryan Gravenberch.
Wait, I've been watching. Anders' corners are dangerous.
Quick corner. This time Virgil van Dijk will win the aerial plus battle. You're asking a lot from Mbappe. Right, question from Savage. What budget player to buy for left mid? Could you get, I mean, Heung-min Son could play there, but...
I'm going to ask you, what's a budget player? What price are we looking at?
I would say under 100k, but can you do under 100k and under 50k?
Under 150k. How much is that new Reeton finesse shot? How much is she coming at? I think she's like 120. So that's my budget player. I'm not really a cheap player.
Question coming in again. Remember, we are giving away all the tactic codes at the end of this game. Tex, who in particular's tactics do you want to pick up tonight?
Whose tactics do I want to see? I think Anders, he's playing 4-4-2, and I play 4-4-2, so from my perspective, I want to see what's certain. Just what his tactics are really and what his player roles are, because I might be using them next week. But also LJR, because how does he do that first-time pass so well? I want to see what's cooking there.
Question as well, coming from Sam as well. What a ball over the top this could be. Rio Ferdinand playing superbly well to get back there. Is the power shot plus the best attacking play style? I mean, there's quite a few to argue.
Yeah, you got the power shot plus, you got the finesse plus. Would you say long ball passes and attacking play styles?
You could, because it does make attacks happen.
Yeah, I'd say power shot plus. If an aerial plus player comes out, that would be the best. But for now, I'd say power shot plus.
We're added time of 1 minute. That might do us for the first half. As Manu looks to go into the short interval. He is in front, but only by a goal. It's the 2023 World Champion that leads the current FC Pro. World Champion by a goal to 0. All games are currently in at half-time. This has been such a good group, and the way it's going to end, even with these results coming in, back in January, it's perfect.
It's tight. It's tight down the bottom as well. At this stage, you wouldn't really say anyone's down and out right now. I think, obviously, it's not looking good for the 1OS or Abu Fazi, but it's a tight one. But Bachoore and Anders are separating themselves, which is a key thing to do at this stage.
Obviously, you're involved next week, Tex. You're back in the hot seat. In your mind, is there a point goal? Is there a point tally you think you need? Yeah,
I'm looking for 15. I'm trying to win every game. If I come in and say, oh yeah, I'm looking for 10, then you're going to allow yourself to maybe lose a game or two. You think, yeah, I can lose this one. But nah, I'm looking for 15, so that's my point tally I'm looking for.
And of course, next week is the group of death. And unfortunately, Tex, you're in there. Emre Yilmaz, Yuval, Obrun, Gabara Sunumet all taking part. Here's Drogba. Anders for a 2-2. The shot's just been scuffed there by Rayton. And as we kick off the second half, we bring another name into the commentary box. Richard Buckley-Rich, what a game. He had to be in this one.
I had to get a closer look, I'll be completely honest. I needed to get in there. I needed to see this in the commentary booth, because the way that Manu played for the first 30 minutes, I thought it might be 5-0. And then Anders just started turning the screw.
It was that chance to hit the post. If that went in, it could be game over. He's missed that, and momentum through. My words disappeared. Take over, Brandon.
You're excited? It's all right.
It's just a big game. It's just a lot going on. To the world champion versus the former world champion. I want to watch it. I'm getting a bit too excited here.
Just a message coming as well from someone in the chat. RSF has just said, message for Tex, love the fact you put, love your tactics you put into the game a few months back. It's improved him a lot. There's a lot of love coming in. Vortex, here's an update there. Nicholas, how about that for a finish, Richard Buckley?
Really, really good turnaround as well from Nico. I mean, you look at his performances just off the back of a 7-0. he didn't look great to start with, and he's going to finish today on 7 points, third in the table.
Look what's happened to LJR. He was on track to be on 9 points.
I was
three.
ordering my takeaway for the night.
You were talking about.
Is it a chance?
Is it?
Manu has to score. You're not going to get a better chance than that with Mbappe.
The margin. That's 2 sitters he's missed now. 2.
Update over here. It's the first time through ball again, Tex.
He is so good at that.
Do you think he regrets putting Yapstam in? I mean, he's got Bruiser Plus. He should be getting his shoulder in, and Drogba just shrugged him off like a child.
I don't know why Yapstam's in the first place.
Yeah.
I thought that's a play style you'd have, Rich.
Bruiser Plus.
Bruiser
What,
Plus.
in real life?
Yeah, you were a centre back, weren't you?
I was.
Oh my, Drogba.
We actually talked about that last week.
Yeah, I gave him
block plus.
Block plus.
Block plus.
He's getting in the way of the shots.
Nah, definitely be a bruiser. I've been in the back of a 50-50 to Richard Buckley before.
But Brandon, I'll give you technical, you know. Quite a dribbler, you.
Tiki-taka.
A bit like Bruno Fernandes in that number 10. Occasionally. Last 13 game minutes. This is our last round of action here from Group B. This match here determines who will finish top of the table. Heading into January, where they will play again. Every group, A, B, C and D, has to play 2 rounds of fixtures. And it's the top 3 that will make it into the knockouts. February the 1st, where we will be ending the FC Pro Open. Anders dispossessed there.
I've got a question for you, actually, Tex. Obviously, you just mentioned Yapstam. I'll ask you it after this chance has come and he's offside. You want to pick Yapstam at all. At what point, you made a few questionable decisions last year in the draft. Mike Mignon, Rio Ferdinand. At what point when you're playing do you realise, oh, I've made a mistake here? Is it game 1?
No, genuinely, it was.
Oh my, Drogba. Offside.
It was 46 minutes into game 1. I realised I was done for that week.
Was it the goalie? Was it Mike?
Yeah,
hey, Mike Mignon. That's
Mike.
a beautiful finesse shot coming in from the 1-0. He's tied it back up, you know. LJR has struggled these last few games.
Started well, hasn't he? And then he's just really fallen in the last few rounds. Look at the pressure building here for Anders. Manu has to do well to try and defend all this pressure that's coming his way from the FC Pro World Champion. Drogba just pushes his man out of the way and finds a 2-2. Game on.
That's Didier Drogba. Big, powerful. I don't think Mbappe bundles off the defenders like
Look
that.
at this moment here. Is it William Saliba? Watch.
I'll be honest.
Get to the gym. That's where you need Yapstam.
I mean, it probably would have been a foul if not, wouldn't it? He has dived into a tackle.
Anticipate plus on Saliba. I feel a little bit hard done by. I've stepped in. I'm in the position. If you press tackle, I'd expect to win the ball.
It's just Didier Drogba.
It is.
Though.
It's
just
got aura.
Drogba. It's Drogba on this game. He's unstoppable.
Just mention El Japachoto. The 2 performances where he has dropped off, he played these 2 on the screen at the minute. He lost against Anders, he lost against Manu, so could you say when the goings got tough, he's not got going?
Yeah, I think the key thing in a group is to beat.
He's heard you, Rich.
He has.
The key thing in the group is to beat the people you're meant to beat.
Yeah.
And he's done it.
You can lose to them 2 and finish 3rd and qualify.
Exactly. So he's beat the people he's meant to beat. So I think you should stop hating. How about that?
I have to say, I was watching it just off screen. Anders' goalkeeper movement on those corners is really, really good. He's super aggressive with Courtois.
It's Courtois. He's the best at stopping it, and he stopped it so well. And if you can perfect stopping that, that's 5 or 6 goals a per open week that you don't concede.
Manu. Looking for a fur. Bobby Charlton looking for the power shot. Angle was asking quite a lot. Possession given away. He could be made to pay for this one. Can Mbappe bring extra runners into the attack? Just a wall of attackers there. Bobby Charlton, Mbappe, Rafael Leao all just queuing up on the edge of the box as Anders tries his best just to second-man press and player switch around the pitch to try and manage every micro decision that's being made in this late stage of the game.
Oh. Bundle.
Why is this Rio Ferdinand performing like that? But when I choose him, he puts in a Hall of Fame stinker.
Well, that's how the table now stands. Obviously, a win was needed from Manu for him to top the group tonight. Anders was already top of the group, draw or win.
We've talked a lot about El Buildup, so he's going to finish 9 points as it stands at the moment. And there is, I think we all predicted, it's a 3 spot for a 4-horse race. And with El Buildup, Nicholas, Manu and Anders, only 3 go through.
I think if the group finishes like that after this week, Abu Fazi, the one who has, there's no point getting on the plane next week. It's over. It's over for them, look. Genuinely, it's a 4-man group now. Just let them play.
This is live now.
It's the words of text, not Richard Buckley or Brandon Smith.
I mean, if you get 2 points next week, Tech,
I'm saying it.
To get the train down.
Don't bother coming up. Come back for commentary.
More than welcome, anytime. We'll catch up with Richard Buckley a little bit later as he, I'm sure, is going to break down what we've just seen in this last round. He's actually going to go and get all the tactics from the 6 players that are playing tonight. So if you want to learn a thing or two from our 6 players in this Group B, you will be able to have access to all of their individual tactics. Here's a big chance now for Manu late on. Lovely ball roll into the time green. One of all goal scorers is going to be rated.
That is composure. I think anyone takes the shot early, but he's waited an extra second. He's done the ball roll. He's still managed to green it at the near post, and that's why he is a former world champion.
Just saw Manu there as well. So calm down, calm down. There's still a lot of time left to be played. Nicholas 2-1 up. What a turnaround from him. After a really difficult start here tonight. He lost his first 2 games. He was on 0 points going into round 3. And now he is 15 in-game minutes away from still keeping himself in the conversation massively. He'll only be 4 points or 3 points from second. He'll be maybe only 2 points away from third place. Remember, it's top 3 you need. Let's jump back into our main game if we can. Nicholas. Shot stopped.
I cannot wait for the end of this game. I want to know, is there going to be a handshake? What do you think?
I think there will be.
I want to see a bit of beef.
I mean, you're quite good at handshakes, aren't you? You normally offer them, but you don't always get them back.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now. He's probably watching.
It's lucky you're not in this group, actually, technically, because
I wouldn't have mind being in this group. I wouldn't have mind being in this group. It was a nice group to be in, but I got put in the group of death. Again.
big goal. What a finish the one-off's given us. He has been scoring some unbelievable goals. Last 17 game minutes, Manu still in front as it currently stands. He will be topping this group if he can hold on. That is how it stands now. Coming back into January 2025, where they will play again. But he's had to wait a year, over a season actually, to get a result on Anders. He wasn't able to beat him last year. There is still time though. You're in this scenario, Tex, you're a goal behind. What are you thinking in this moment here?
You just got to think of that one last chance. You got to get the ball back and just focus for one attack. Like, your life depends on it, and you got to take your chance here. But you got to not concede as well, which is the hard part when pressing. Because a player like Manu, he's unbelievable at keeping the ball.
He doesn't need to score again here. This will be interesting when he plays out these last few minutes. Will he look to score again or just take time out of the game? He loses possession, wins it back just about. Ray 10, the goal scorer of maybe the all-important match winner here tonight. Into Mbappe. Ousmane Dembele. Oh, it's an easy save for Courtois.
Precision shooting in those moments, that's where it comes into play. Last year, an assisted shot would have done the job, would have scored a goal, would have been 4-2. But the precision shooting that pros have to use now has come back to bite him.
New foul animation there coming into play for Manu, just to take some more time out of the game. Added time of how long now? Dispossessed, if it's just a minute, he should be pretty much there. Added time of 2 minutes, can he win the ball back, Anders? He's not one of the best players in these scenarios of been able to pick up the ball in the press. Last minute. Manu doing so well just to keep possession. Oh, he's done so well there. 25 in-game seconds. It was a battle of the world champions, and it looks like Manu is going to get his revenge on FC 25 and finish top of the table tonight. A 5-goal thriller between the two, but it will be Manu that has the last laugh here. Free kick coming from Bobby Charlton. Oh, what a way to end it. Job done for ManuBachoore. He will top the table here in Group B.
A huge, huge win for Manu, and he's going to put him top of the group, moving in to the second week of this group, which could prove massive.
You said it perfectly, Tex. A different Manu we're seeing this year.
And I think as well, it's not just the win, it's broke the curse of the Anders game for him. Obviously, he's lost it, I think, 3 previous times, so he had to get one over the hump, and this is a big, big win for him. And also, I get my takeaway from you.
No, forgot about that. Looks like I text a takeaway tonight on top of everything.
Look at him trying to contain his smile. He's buzzing inside. Show us a little smile, Manu.
Full-time result between the two.
Handshakes?
And there will be a handshake this time round. We waited a long time for it. Respect between the two players. They'll play again next year in January. And I'm sure he'll have a thing to say about it.
Next year? That sounds like a long way away, but it's only a couple months.
Right. Update over here. Leandro Peixoto is going to win the day on 9 points. As it currently looks, he goes 5-3 up. And then the only other game, which is also just finished, is Nicholas. I think Nicholas has just picked up an all-important.
I think Drogba's definitely the MVP of Peixoto's team. Everything goes through Drogba. He's like the point guard of an NBA team.
I mean, Drogba or Mbappe?
Both. I'll be lining up next week with both of them. Don't you worry about that. I think. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure.
Full-time result for Nicholas, we're just hearing as well. That table is going to look really good if we can pop it up on screen one more time. Added time of 3 minutes here. This will be our last game to conclude here in week 2 of the FC Pro Open. Remember, we're here every Monday. And also keep in mind that in the next few minutes, you're going to find all the tactics, codes for our 6 players here. That is how the table's going to look, and that's how we're going to be coming back after Christmas, Tex.
Yeah, I can't wait for the ending of this group. Obviously, first spot gets auto-guaranteed to make the World Cup. So first is massive. First is massive over second and third. You don't want to just get out of the group. You want to top the group, because then you skip a knockout round and you get auto-qualification to the World Cup.
Absolutely, and he, as you said, straight into the top 8, straight into one of the biggest tournaments of the year. Full-time result handshakes between everyone here. There has been so many results that maybe we didn't expect today. I have to say, this group has delivered, Tex.